Barry Hawkins, remember, looking for his 5th ranking title. Kyren Wilson is 9th. He'd become the 4th multiple champion at the German Masters. If he wins, it would be his 3rd title of the season. Only 2 other players have won that many ranking events as a first-time world champion, Stephen Hendry and Judd Trump. A lot at stake.
Deciding frame, Barry Hawkins break.
So take 2 in the decider here at the Tempodrome.
Well, nobody's gone home. We are approaching midnight local time.
It's amazing how this crowd, who can make so much noise, can then become deathly silent when the play is underway. Just a wonderful atmosphere.
It's a very well played safety shot. And that has been the feature of Barry Hawkins all week, actually. The safety has been of the highest class.
Wilson, the heavier scorer. They've both made 2 centuries. Wilson a further run of 93. Oh dear, he caught that all wrong, which is why the cue ball has crashed into the bunch. The black's out of commission at the moment.
Yes, but it's a chance, though, isn't it? Because, you know, there's a few on here if he gets the cue ball out onto his colour, first of all. I mean, you wouldn't want to be looking too far ahead. If you're Kyren Wilson, you've got to take this kind of situation with all the tension and what's up for grabs. You just got to look at one shot and then the shot after it, and don't get ahead of yourself at all.
6. Seven.
But for Kyren Wilson and his family and friends, you know, to be in first is always big. You know, you've given yourself an early chance in the deciding frame.
12.
This is where all the practice and all the
13.
hours of working on your technique, it's all about moments like this. This is really where you need that cue action, that grooved cue action to help you through the pressure.
$18.
It feels like he's taken his game to new heights since he lifted the crown at the Crucible at the end of last season.
$19.
It's only served to make him hungrier for lots more success. He's already won the inaugural Gyeong Grand Prix, the Northern Ireland Open, since becoming world champion. Runner-up at the Masters to Murphy. Came here determined to put that disappointment behind him. And it's now in his hands to make that happen.
$25.
And a very big part of that shot was the fact that pink now goes on the black spot, which has really opened things up. Exactly what he was hoping for, that was.
26.
Only just on that shot, though. He just overhit slightly. Now he's playing on the red by the black. This is a possible way that the break could come to an end. It's a pretty positive shot, but of course these are not unmissable.
32.
Very well done.
Hawkins took on the long red, didn't get close, and that's why the cue ball crashed into the other reds.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't get very close to the red. It's normally a shot that Hawkins is good at, but by no means easy. It's just the direction of the cue ball, wasn't it, that he had no control of.
Wilson coping fine at the moment without the black, with the pink on the black spot, blue available, getting ever closer.
$45. $46.
Looking understandably concerned.
Play a good shot there to get a lot of topspin on to finish to the left of the red and not be hampered by the other red. He's got a little bit more to do, but he must be feeling pleased with this break. He's under a lot of pressure and he's keeping some fluency. think he was looking at a possible two-red plant, the top and right-hand reds, I think, and might get a chance to see down the line, but you know, it could be that it's one of those, if you're right behind it, it's unmissable. So he's had a long look at the line of the two reds to the right corner. So is the plant on? That's the question. Well, there it is. It's just offset. Goodness me, he's taken the blackout as well. He's taken the blackout. Goodness me, what a thing to happen. He's missed the plant and developed the black. This match is not over.
75 still available to Hawkins as we see the misplant again. Wilson can't believe it. So close to victory there. More drama in store.
Well, I mean, does he play the red on the left and try and pot it directly or off the black? A big pocket, I suppose. It's the only way you can pot one here, I think.
What next? You couldn't make it up.
Now has he left a plant? Because that's the other thing. If there was a plant on there all along to the other pocket, you know, as long as he doesn't go in off, that would have come his way. I don't know if the two balls are in line. Well, they're not. The match is not over, but that was a crushing blow for Hawkins.
And it means Wilson's only one pot away now from the title, barring snookers. 63 the lead, 67 left.
Well, I think from the cue ball up the table, then even though it's not a set plant, you can turn it into one with the cue ball where it is. If the cue ball was down to the right lower, then it's virtually impossible. But this side, it's very gettable, this, and it's to win the tournament. It's German Masters Championship ball.
He missed a plant just now. But he hasn't missed that one, and that's the one that matters most. What a finale. Barry Hawkins will be crushed. He came so close at the UK Championship, and it looks now as though he's going to be denied at the last again here in Berlin. But it's not done just yet. 64 the lead, 59 remaining, so two snookers required. That would certainly have ended it with an easy red to follow. But snooker is never that straightforward.
Yes, it was awkward cueing, wasn't it? That was the other problem. I don't think he'd have missed it otherwise, right next to the green ball. Has he gone far enough? Because if he hasn't, then there's nothing really for him here. I think he can maybe a trace of left-hand side. Can make this potable.
Well, this has got to go. This simply has to go.
Has he got the energy? Has he got it in him to take three reds and high-value colours, lay a snooker? Has he still got that belief that somehow, you know, he could snatch this frame? It's a long shot, but it's come this far.
Well, Kyren Wilson is still clearly concerned about that scenario. You saw him shaking his head in his chair. not out of the woods just yet.
He doesn't really want to take reds and pinks. He wants to take reds and blacks, really. That's the other problem. Points are starting to mount otherwise. So that's why he's playing the black when the obvious shot would be the pink. Can't afford the points. Now he's over-screwed. And does it mean he can pot either of the reds even from there? I don't think he can.
16.
So that's quite a serious blow. Got to play safe. And that red that he's just moved is already wanted to keep there to play the snooker on the last red.
16.
So he didn't achieve much there, and if this goes in, it's lights out.
Kyren Wilson steeling himself for one last push for the title. No doubt about it now. He puffs out his cheeks. He knows the job is done. What a season he's having as the new world champion. Triumphant in Xi'an. An emphatic winner in Belfast, and now champion again in Berlin. And for Barry Hawkins, once again, it's a case of what might have been. He's played some brilliant stuff throughout this tournament, and in the final, he's pushed Kyren Wilson to the limit. An already brilliant season as reigning world champion has just got a whole lot better for the Warrior. Kyren Wilson becomes a double German Masters champion in surely the finest title match we've ever seen here at the Templedrome. The first ever to go the distance, and it's Wilson who has the last word. He wins an absolute thriller by 10 frames to 9.